The Johannesburg City Council now, where Action SA's Nobuhle Mthembu has been elected the Speaker of the Johannesburg City Council. This was at a special seating earlier. Ziniko Mhlaba, I believe you are with the new Speaker of the City of Johannesburg.
That's right, Bravo. I'm with the newly appointed Speaker of the City of Johannesburg, and that's Nobuhle Mthembu, who's joining me now to get her immediate plans. New Speaker, congratulations to you. Talk to us about how the city, under your leadership as the head of the legislature, is going to deal with bread and butter issues faced by the City of Johannesburg residents. One, crime in the CBD. Second issue is the issue of, issues of power. But immediately, how are you going to ensure that there's no conflict of interest between your relationship with the ANC as Action SA, and that is not going to hinder the issue and the importance of holding each other accountable?
Look, there's nothing that's going to hinder our relationship because we are upfront, all political parties involved, about holding certain position. In legislature, our responsibility is to hold the executives accountable. Every month we've got different Section 79 chairpersons who go to their committees and they report also. They report, then the MMCs also report to the executive mayor and they bring all of that to the Speaker's office, then it goes to council. So we can't say that we're not going to hold each other accountable. When you can see that the city is not functioning, we can see what you were talking about, the basic service delivery is not being rendered. And when you look at basic service delivery, it's one of those things that we said we need to improve on. And the reason why basic service delivery is not happening is because we're struggling as the city in terms of collecting revenue. So if we brush up on that and aggressively start collecting revenue, that area will be improved. We just need the political will to do that. And we agreed, all of us. That's what's one thing that we are going to champion.
Talk to us about how you're going to ensure that the city entities are functioning. Talking about Pick It Up, that has been having its own issues. Earlier this year, where cast down tools were issues now that relate to water, and the city of Johannesburg, Johannesburg Water has been struggling to sustain water availability consistently. Those are the issues that affect the people of the city. How is your legislature going to hold those entities accountable?
The different Section 79 committee chairperson can summon the MMC of, for example, EIST, who's responsible for Pick It Up, for Johannesburg Water. They can summon that MMC in a meeting so that he can account and respond and tell them what are his plans. So that's how legislature is able to get the right people who are in those positions to account. And obviously, when we get that report, we're not going to hide it. We're not going to hide anything. If we are working, we're good with you, and then we move on. But if we're not working, then obviously we'll need to go to the executive mayor. But remember, we are working together. So all of us committed, and I don't think any of us will drop the ball. That's what I think now. But should that happen, then legislature must play its part. We are here because we want a difference. We are here because we can see that the municipality is struggling. So we don't want Johannesburg to fail, because if Johannesburg fails, all of us fail. There's a lot of people depending on the success of this municipality.
You're coming from a party that was calling for Mayor Gwamanda to resign. Actually, one of those terms and conditions which was established between the ANC and Action SA was the removal of Mr. Gwamanda and the executive. To some extent, that has happened. What are you going to do differently? What were the issues that Action SA had with the previous mayor, and how are you going to ensure that now the current mayor does fulfill what you were calling for?
Look, with the former mayor, it was nothing personal. It was just issues that we had. Number one, the 200 rand surcharge fee, that public engagement was not thoroughly done, right? And the current mayor did state under oath or inside caucus, inside council on record, that that's one of the issues that come next year adjustment period. He'll review that amount. So at least there's a commitment from his side. That is something that our former mayor did not commit to do. But as the Speaker of the City of Johannesburg, you must understand that now I'm also wearing a different hat. I'm not only representing my political party, but I'm representing 270 councillors and the residents of the city. So it's a different hat now.
So I'm not going to hear different language from your party now that you guys are working with the ANC in the executive and you guys are heading up the election at the legislature. So you're not going to have a different tune towards those issues?
No, definitely not. One thing we believe in as Action SA is that we must professionalize the public service. That's one thing we believe in. That's one thing we've championed, and nothing is going to change. We all want the municipality to be stable. We want it to function, and that's one point that we agree on. So let's give them a chance. I've got faith, and I've seen the plans that have been put in place in order to get the city in the current state that it is. So there's effort from everyone. So let's see what's going to transpire within the next few months.
Thank you very much, Speaker.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's the Speaker of that's the newly elected Speaker of the City of Johannesburg, that's Margaret Nobuhle Mthembu, who says that, well, they will not back down and they will not change their tune towards the issues they were calling for during or leading up to this day. We saw last Friday the number of being elected, and of course now the Speaker has been elected. So as far as the legislature and the executive are concerned, there is, some stability in the City of Johannesburg. We don't know how long that is going to last for, though, as we engage with her, that does she think that at some point she'll keep this person until the next local government elections? Only time will tell, Bravio. But for now, that's how we live it here at the City of Johannesburg.
Ziniko Mhlaba, speaking there to the new Speaker of the City of Johannesburg, Councillor Nobuhle Mthembu from the party Action SA. To this now, the corruption case against former Sports, Arts and Culture Minister Zizi Kodwa and ex-EOH boss Johan McKay has been postponed to the 10th of September. The duo appeared briefly in the Palm Ridge Specialized Commercial Crimes Court. McKay made further representations requesting that the state drops its charges against him, which necessitated the postponement. The charges emanate from testimony heard during the state capture inquiry. It's alleged that Kodwa accepted bribes totaling about 1.7 million rands from McKay during his tenure as Deputy State Security Minister. The pair is out on a 30,000 rand bail each.
Court will